Dead Art Studios. Thought we'd do some wildlife photography today, so I've come down to my local meadows near the river, and we're going to do what I call a skirmish, and I'm going to move quickly between points where I know we might find something to photograph, and we'll see if we can get something good. Okay, let's go. So we made it to the first spot, and it's a tree over here. It's got some cormorants in it. Normally I can see one. So let's head over. I'll get the camera out and see if we can get some shots of it. So just up in this tree here, well, we've got a red kite in the background, and there's just one cormorant perched up on the end on the right hand side, and then one right up at the top of the tree. So let's see if I can get some decent photographs, and then we can move on somewhere else. So while we're waiting for this cormorant to do something interesting, he's just chilling out at the moment. I'll show you my camera. So I've got a Canon 5D Mark III with a fixed 400mm lens, and it's quite an old camera now, but it's still a decent one. And it's got me lots of good shots in the past, so I'm sticking with it for now. One cormorant's already flown off, and I got a couple of shots of that, but it was kind of from behind, so that's not great. And the other one's just kind of hanging out, so I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer, see if it does anything, and if it doesn't, we'll go on to the next spot. Okay, so we're at the next spot now, just near the hydroelectric plant. It's down here. Okay, so the cormorant wasn't up to much, he was just chilling out, which is okay. So I've come down now to the hydroelectric plant, and I'm going to have a look down the little path, see if there's anything at the bottom there. This is just a little path that heads down to the hydroelectric plant. Let's go and see what we can see. Sometimes herons. I can see what look like some seed heads or ivy flowers or something that might be interesting to photograph. Okay. And they look a little bit on the sort of dead side, but if the light hits them right, can sometimes be good. Okay, information board. There's some gulls over there. Got some crows. And a few gulls. Right. I have to say it's pretty quiet on the small bird front. They are a bit inactive at this time of day, and then normally a bit later on they come out. So maybe it's a matter of waiting. Okay, so I've come from the other end of the hydroelectric plant down to the weir side now. So over there I did manage to get a couple of shots of a red kite, and I did some plantware, some plants as well, and yeah, we'll hang around here for a bit and then maybe have a look around the bushes for some small birds and see if there's any more interesting winter plants to photograph as well. coming down the edge of one of the meadows now, and it drains from the higher ground up there down into the river. Sometimes we get birds in here, and I can hear starlings up on the electricity pylons calling, and I can hear the whistles of some smaller birds. So maybe they're starting to get a little bit more active now. I might walk over and follow that tree line down there and see what kind of activity we've got over there, because the river area, I don't know, it just seems a little bit quiet today, and I don't walk that other bit very much, so that might be interesting. So I can definitely hear more small birds over this way. Yeah, there's definitely more birds over here. They're chatting around. I've already seen a few. There's a goldfinch over there. There's quite a few goldfinches. So I'll see if I can get a shot. So we did have some birds in there. I think I got some shots of sparrows. The goldfinches are a bit more timid than sparrows, and they went straight away. They've all moved over that way, so we'll go over there in a bit and see what's going off. But I have got a small bird shot, so that's good news. It's getting a bit windy now. There's some storms coming in for New Year, so sort of churning everything up. And birds are definitely waking up now. Alright, so we're gonna head over to this gate, and then we'll follow this line of trees down here. Sounds like there's quite a lot of bird activity over here. Okay, so going a little bit more into civilization now. I can hear all the birds. I'm going to stay away from the railway track if I can. And we're going to follow this line of trees down here. See what we get. Kestrel. Amazing shot. Never get it that easy. Shall I try and get a little bit closer? It's just up at the top of that tree. Or maybe she. There's quite a lot of people around, so I'm sure it's going to fly off at some point soon, and we can maybe get it. It's looking at me now. Getting tired holding this heavy camera up. Don't want to drop it. Don't want to drop the camera. Got to have a little rest. It's so heavy. It's just up there in that tree. It's gone. It's gone. It's fine. Got some brilliant shots there, I'm sure. Just went as I was turning the camera there. Would have been nice to get one flying away, but you know, you can only hold the camera for so long. That was good. Right? Let's carry on a bit. It's there. Beautiful. Must be a bit tired to be sort of hanging around this closely to me. Let's see if I can get in flight shots. He's off over there now. He's off to the train tracks. So cool. You know, when you come out and you think, oh, I'm not seeing anything, and then you turn around the corner and you get something. And that's why it's exciting. For me, anyway. Crows calling up there. I have to be careful not to fall down. I have to be careful not to fall down the rabbit holes. Carrying the camera. Soon go down one of those. I think we've got larger animals living down here as well. Got some badgers down there, I think. Down there. Over here. Over there as well. Might be worth coming one night and seeing if they come out. Save that one for when it's a bit nicer weather. Walked down the tree line. The kestrel that we got was down there, and I've got to the end now and there's not really anything happening. It's pretty quiet. There are some red kites up over by the houses, but they're plentiful around here, so I might leave that for now. And I think that's the end of the skirmish. So I'm gonna go home, get a nice warm drink, have a look at the photos that I've got, and put the video together. So, Dead Art Studios. See you next time.